Hello guys, welcome back. In this lecture, we want to talk about is null or empty and is null or white space methods. We begin with the is null or empty. Here's the syntax of this method. This method is a static method that indicates whether the specified string is null or an empty string. It takes a string parameter value and returns a boolean value. The return value is true if the string is null or empty, and false otherwise. For example, here, the is null or empty method after checking the myString1 and myString2 returns true. This is because the myString1 is assigned to a null value and myString2 is assigned to an empty string. However, for myString3, this method returns false because the value of the myString3 is neither null nor empty. Okay, the next method we're gonna discuss is null or white space. This is the syntax of this method. This method allows us to check whether a string is null, empty, or consists only of white space characters. It takes a string parameter value and returns a boolean value. The return value is true if the string is null, empty, or contains only white space characters, and false otherwise. For example, here, the is null or white space method after checking myString1, 2, and 3 returns true, because myString1 is assigned to a null value, myString2 to an empty string, and myString3 to a string consisting of white space characters. However, after checking myString4, it returns false, because the value of the myString4 is assigned to a non-empty string. The main difference between this method and the is null or empty method is how they handle white space characters. The is null or white space method not only checks for null and empty strings, but also considers a string consisting of only white space characters as empty. Alright, let's dive into VS Code and show you some examples. First, we declare 4 string variables. Next, let's call is null or white space and is null or empty methods on each of these strings. Then, let's display the results in the terminal. Here, we need to display double quotations, so let's use the raw string. Now, let's run the application. As you can see, both methods for empty and null values return true, and for John return false. However, for the string consisting only of white space, the is null or white space method returns true, but the is null or empty returns false. Okay, done. See you soon with another lecture.